Hello, I'm the author Zoe Antoniades. I'm your local author, and I've had the privilege of reading the competition entries to Osterley Education's Creative Writing Club's special story writing competition that went on over the winter of this year and the end of 2022. And I've got the terribly tough job of having to choose a winner. Um, Imogen sent me a short list of 4 stories, and it was really hard to choose, but I hugely enjoyed reading those finalists. So we've got 2 highly commended stories, which I'd like to congratulate. So I've got this one from Aria, who is in year 6. And the title is When Life Suddenly Makes a Turn for War. And it was more than a short story. It was actually a chapter book with a clue and potentially hopeful ending that may lead to a sequel as well. And it was all about refugees in the war, friendships and troubles that they encounter with a few twists and turns along the way. And what I especially liked was how they sometimes pranked each other. There are some very funny ideas here, where Rose says, "I'm the master of all pranksters." I'm not sure if I want to meet Rose or not. She does sound like a lot of fun. There was an excellent bit with an inspection as well, where you had to get chosen as a refugee to go to somebody's home, and that was really well written as well. And there were lots of amusing little notes, even though it was quite a serious concept, wartime and being a refugee. So well done, Aria. Yours was excellent, and you come highly commended. Another highly commended piece of work was Ria's. It wasn't just a short story, it was a whole book. She had a front cover, she had a back cover, complete with ISBN number, and inside all sorts of pictures and formats, even including a letter. It was full of excitement and energy, which I absolutely loved. And there were lovely little ideas in there, like it's all about snow, and the characters were wrapped up like a burrito in their clothes. And I love that the very current idea of winning a competition that was run by Fitbit, as they had to like climb intrepidly and explore and do lots of activity in the snow. There was so much enthusiasm and energy in the writing as well. It was absolutely brilliant. So again, Ria's story of snow comes highly commended. It was absolutely brilliant. And then it's just been so hard to choose a winner. I had to pick in the end 2 winners. So I picked Sana's story. Sana is in year 4, and it's called Flying or Falling. And I really like this because it was very original. And it was about some fighter jet pilot. Again, during the war, quite a difficult time to write about. And they were had to eject themselves from the cockpit of their plane because they were in danger. And it was a really interesting parachute journey down to the ground, full of trepidation, with a hopeful rescue, hopefully at the end. But some of the lines I really liked was, "Down on the ground was an immense war, but up here was like a calm island in the sky as they floated down." And although it was full of danger, there was also peace in this story. And she said, and she's also a very brave character. "I was not frightened one single bit, as I was trained to do dangerous things like this." So well done, Sana. Your story was, I thought, quite original, and that's why I chose it. Also beautifully written. So well done. And then another lovely story by Crea in year 3. It's called Ria, the Kind and Brave Girl. So another theme of bravery, like in Sana's story of flying or falling. I just like the whole way this story hung together, the shape with its beginning, middle, and end. It really kept me engaged. It just really read so well all the way through, from the start to the middle to the end. But it had a lovely message in it as well about being brave and kind. And Ria needs to learn to be brave, and she's supported by the fairies, and she receives this wonderful bracelet that is described so brilliantly and beautifully. Another amazing description is this big breakfast that her mum Rima makes for her, with fluffy, flavorful mashed potato and bacon and fried eggs and sausages and mushrooms and baked beans and toast and grilled tomatoes and delicious sweet pancakes. There's listing there for descriptive effect that just created the most yummy breakfast you could ever imagine. Even though the breakfast wasn't the main character of the story, it had a life of its own. All the detail, I just loved it. And I loved the way the fairies helped her, but she also helped herself. And then she learned to help others too. So 4 amazing stories. I'm sure all the other entries also were absolutely fantastic. I don't know how Imogen managed to create a short list, but congratulations to our 2 highly commended writers, Ria and Aria, and well done also to our 2 winners, Sana in year 4 and Kriya in year 3. Keep writing, it's absolutely brilliant, and thank you for sharing your stories with me. Happy writing and happy reading, and keep up the great work. And enjoy the books. You've also got some books coming to you as prizes, some books that I've written as well. So I hope you enjoy those as well. Best of luck with everything you do in the future. Bye for now.